Morning everybody and welcome back to Farming with Boise. So this week we're going in there. So we're now on the harvest prep. We're just getting everything ready for harvest, having a clean up of everything. So yeah, we've got to get up in the back of this carrier dryer and give the back flaps a drop right by the burners here. It's not the nicest of jobs, but it's one that needs doing before harvest. So yeah, we'll climb up in there and we'll have a look. Perfect. That's what I've got to drop, these ones here. These two.
The point of the cleaning with the man with his gun.
Yeah.
Apart from cleaning, what are the benefits of that? Or is it the cleaning?
It's so when he blows it down with a hydrovane, all the little bugs in the dust, yeah, they get beat up and kicked out. Plus, for our crop assurance, we need a ticket to show that it's been sanitised. So he then comes in and sprays it for us.
Okay.
So when he sprays it, we get our certificate. Yeah, so on these old carrier dryers, on the bottom rollers, they have these. And this is what regulates from the discharge. You see on the flaps there, all underneath the flaps, where all the stuff's built up on these. These are the ones I've just dropped here.
Oh yeah.
We'll fire her up and let her suck out. There shouldn't be too much stuff in it.
Does that usually suck or blow?
Blow. So it's sucking air through the back, up through the briefings, and then pumping straight out there. We don't got another grinder anymore. What happened to that other one that revs up?
I guess it's thrown that way.
Alright.
Keep it in there.
is, what we have done is we cut the square headstock out of it, and we've put an angle headstock. We've beefed up the steel in the front here, added 2 extra legs. We've turned the wheels around so they're not facing backwards, and yeah, give it a good paint up so it's ready for this season. It's only 8 legs. It's just to do the tram lines, so it's not needed for anything else. But yeah, should be a good bit of kit now. Hi everyone. So we're back on the bushwhacker. We're cutting some of the hedges back now because harvest is looming. The winter barley's going off pretty well. They're out today spraying the Roundup on the oilseed rape, so that'll be 10 to 14 days time we'll start cutting that. So yeah, we're getting some of these narrow lanes cut back just for safety for the harvest, because we're bound to meet cyclists and cars, vans, trucks, all sorts down these lanes. So only going to side them up, just going to side these areas up, going to trim some gateways out. So what's been happening on the farm recently? So all the cover crops have been sprayed off. They had 2 tops, they've been topped twice, they've gone to seed again, so they were all Roundup off. They're all awaiting sludge cake, so we've had our local waste water company in, and they've now delivered, I think, 1,800 tonnes of sludge cake, which is treated human poo. So they're all in heaps now, ready to be spread. We're going to wait until the oilseed rape's off in 2 of the fields next to one of the heaps before they start to spread, because that's due some cake as well. So that'll be happening soon. That'll be kicking off during harvest. The winter barley is now ripening off quite well. We've had a lot of rain down this way recently, and it's suffering for it, to be fair. The barley is, it's pretty bad. I've got a motorbike behind me, I'll just let him through. Yeah, so the winter barley now is going flat, or has gone flat. The pigeons have started pitching in on it now as well, and so the rooks and crows. So might have to give that a little tickle up with Roundup, I don't know, just to even up the straw a little bit, because it is patchy. You can probably see it out there, see the pigeons flying and the flat areas. But that's not going to be too long, that'll be off another week or so, and I should think we'll be into that. So yeah, harvest will be kicking off. It looks like all the spring barley is going to be pretty close behind, so might even be on spring barley before we're on wheat this year. So it's been a funny old year, but it's all coming to a head now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the weather looks like it's set fair for the next 10 days at least anyway. Got some good temperatures of 27 degrees Celsius coming, so that'll ripen everything off. We could have done with a bit of sunshine earlier on, because it was wet for so long, no sunshine, dull days, and that was filling out the year. We could have done with a bit more sun, but it is what it is. We're just going to have to go with it. Clean the old seed off. To see. Oh gosh, it's a bit dusty. First time. girl in play, so making sure they mesh in. Yeah, the old Massey 35. So we're up here today on one of the game covers we drilled before with maize, and the rooks, crows, rooks, and that got on there. Just absolutely annihilated it. So we are putting in a rescue mix of Utopia. So Utopia is sort of a cross between mustard, rape and kale, I guess. It's vigorous and growing. It's a brassica, and it even looks like rapeseed. If you can see that there. Right, so this is an old 5-leg. It was horse-drawn originally, I think, back in the day, and then got converted to this, and then I cable tied some harrows on the end just to try and fill it in a bit. Yeah, it works well. It's absolutely perfect. Sorry about the wind. It's up on the top of the South Downs here. It is quite blowy at the moment. Beautiful day though, but quite blowy. We'll put a scoop in each of these. We'll have a little go across the field and see how we go. Take it around the back. I think for kale it's number 6. So we'll look for number 6 on here, which is around a bit more. There, that's 5, number 6. 3, 4, 5. See, it does tend to want to just fall out all the time, so you've got to be a bit careful with it. You definitely can't drive around with these open. That's that job done. We'll give her a quick hoover out.